Hello everyone, it is Sunday, January 31st, 2021. Of course, today is the last day of January, and I have been getting a lot of requests to do my video hot pick series of books that are coming out that I'm looking forward to, and I decided to do a little twist on it. Now, I've done a couple of these in the past, and I've had a lot of success picking, pretty hot titles. I did that with Something's Killing the Children, Canto, the list goes on and on. So I thought I would do another one of those videos, and this is for books that are being released in April. This is a hot pick video for books being released in April to give some of you the opportunity to put orders in with your local comic book shop to try to get some of these books if you're interested. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean these books are going to just blow up in price. These are books that I'm looking forward to. A lot of independent titles. And I usually have a pretty good success rate of picking, books that usually sell pretty well and get real hot before the release. So we will jump right into that. Again, this is for April releases of this year. First from Image, a book called Home. I am looking forward to that one. The storyline looked pretty good. That's Home, just like a house home. The Silver Coin, also from Image. Now, this is one I'm interested in because it's about a band that doesn't have any success until they find a silver coin and they become, big-time rock stars. And, of course, there's a twist to it where they have to pay a lot, in the horror genre as it relates to the success that the coin is giving them. And it kind of reminds me of a book I read in the 80s called The Scream, about a band called The Scream that kind of got the same type of success, but they kind of sold their soul to do it. I kind of have a feeling that this is going to be the same type of story. So that is called The Silver Coin, and that is from Image. I think that's going to be something that you can really play with television-wise that might do very well. Of course, Ha Ha number 4 comes out in April, and there was a really nice B cover on that one, A and B cover. Again, that was one of the books I picked up. I told everybody about a couple of months before it came out. It did really well. I don't think that was much of a stretch because the writers on that were the same ones who did Ice Cream Man, which is an incredible series. So that was kind of an easy pick. But Ha Ha number 4 comes out in April. And then Spawn 317. Spawn has gotten a kind of a rebirth and has gotten hot again. 317 has a really, really nice A cover that kind of reminded me of a Michonne Walking Dead cover of the Spawn character walking with the chains, and has a couple of little, creatures attached to the chains walking with them, almost like the cover of Michonne's book on The Walking Dead number 19, where she's got the zombies on the chain. From IDW, Canto and the City of Giants. This is a 3-issue series. Now, I am a big Canto fan, Cantu, however you want to pronounce it. So I am looking forward to that short miniseries. From Abstract Studios, Serial number 3. Serial was a book that I told everybody about that I was interested in. I'm looking forward to the 2nd issue that's coming out, and then the 3rd issue of that comes out in April. I enjoyed the 1st issue, so I'm really looking forward to reading the additional issues as they come out. From Aftershock, kind of a sci-fi, Phantom of the Scan, number 1. This is just something that I'm interested in because I love that type of genre as well. Scout Comics has a book called Locust, number 1. This is a end of the world type of storyline where people get sick and they become giant locusts. Now, that's kind of a weird concept of a story, but again, something that would be interesting. And Scout Comics has been coming out with some pretty good storylines, so I am looking forward to that one there. And then one that I think is a really, really good concept and a good twist is called Snatched, also from Scout Comics. Snatched number 1, which is about people stealing hair for weaves. I know that's kind of, again, another kind of a weird concept, but I saw a documentary where that's a real thing in some countries where people are being attacked and having their hair cut off for the black market hair trade industry, which apparently is really, really big, which kind of surprised me. But at the same time, nothing should surprise anybody anymore. So I am looking forward to that. That is Snatched number 1. And then a kind of a fun book from Zenescope. We don't talk about Zenescope too much. Now, Zenescope does draw fantastic female characters. We've discussed that here in the past, and some of them hold a pretty good value. This is just a cover purchase and kind of an interesting story that I'm kind of looking forward to reading. It's called Man, Goat, and Bunny Man. And the cover was just really wicked looking. And so if you want to go online and take a look at it, it's Man, Goat, and Bunny Man. And then there is also a really cool B cover to that as well, if you can find it. Again, the B cover is more of, what Zenescope's strength is, which is the, drawing the female characters. But the A cover on that is also really, really cool looking. And then, of course, Scout's Honor is something that I'm enjoying. I enjoyed the first issue. The third issue comes out, or the next issue comes out of Scout's Honor in April. So I am looking forward to that as well. And then if you want people who enjoy the bondage covers, which I know I've gotten some questions regarding that, Boundless has a new storyline, coming out, Jungle Fantasy Fauna Zero, and there is a bondage cover on that as well. It's called the Homage Nude Bondage Cover. And so those usually do really, really well. There is a big market for that secondary, and the price points on those are usually really, really well. And then there is one called Proctor Valley Road that was kind of a horror genre that was coming out. It might be coming out I think the first book has already come out, but the additional one comes out in April. And then the cover on that was really, really cool. That is Proctor Valley Road. And I missed that the first time around. So I did order a number 1 on that, and I'm going to order that moving forward because it looked like it was a pretty good concept. So again, the books I'm looking forward to: Home from Image, The Silver Coin, which is probably one of my most books I'm most excited about, and then Haha number 4, which is just an incredible, ongoing storyline. Spawn 317, there's kind of a Walking Dead Michonne-ish style homage cover on that. Kanto and the City of Giants from IDW is a 3-part series. That will be number 1. From Abstract, it was Serial, number 3. Kind of a fun storyline right there. Aftershock has Phantom of the Scan, number 1. The bondage cover we just talked about from Jungle Fantasy, from Boundless. We also have from Scout Locust, number 1. And Snatched, which is the hair storyline. And then from Zenescope, Man, Goat, and Bunny Man. And then, of course, Scout's Honor, which has already been released, but is a really good storyline that I still believe that's going to happen. Something's going to happen with that book down the road. And then, of course, you don't need to be told anything. Something is killing the children. Ice Cream Man, typical stuff just like that. So there was it for that. Also, I will be doing a grading video tomorrow. I asked people for, responses if they'd be interested in that. And the response has been tremendous on doing a grading video. So I am going to do a grading video tomorrow. I don't know how it's going to work out. New camera system, new lighting system. I'll do the best I can, but I will give you some of the information that I use in order to grade videos. And like always, these are my personal opinions on how I do things. But I do have a reputation, believe it or not, as a very strong grader. Those of you who bought books from me or know me know that my grades are very strong. So I look forward to doing that video for you. That's pretty much all we have today. Again, I appreciate all the viewership. I appreciate all, the support I get and the positive comments. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to upgrade a few things to come out with, stronger, visual videos, even though I don't think that means a whole lot, but it's just, something that I want to do to try to, make, the visual aspect of the videos more viewable and enjoyable for you, the viewer. So that's pretty much all we have. I hope you liked the video, but as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great night. Happy hunting, and look for that grading video tomorrow in the evening.